Global civil organization Transparency International just released the Corruption Index. Africa is ranked as the most corrupt continent. USA scored 7.1 out of 10 for its transparency. Malaysia 4.3, South Africa 4.1. About 80% of the governments in 85 countries of the world are not transparent about their financial processes. This means abuse and corruption of public funds continues in small and large measures.
The amount of companies that have been fined and that have admitted, and many that have not admitted, to doing some or other form of collusion and corruption has been staggering.
As this greed and corruption permeates throughout society, it is a sad fact. The greatest impact is felt by the people least equipped to deal with the consequences. And while they suffer, the mighty wheels of corruption and collusion continue to cripple corporations and crush national economies.
If we do not rid the world of systemic corruption, we cannot rid the world of systemic poverty. Unashamedly Ethical is a tool that ordinary people can use to make an extraordinary difference.
I think it's clear. You either are ashamedly unethical or you're unashamedly ethical.
The Unashamedly Ethical campaign is building a global community of people who have committed themselves to ethics, values, and clean living by signing the Unashamedly Ethical Commitment Form. You can find this form on our website at www.unashamedlyethical.com. On the website, you'll also find an online directory of all of our signatories, as well as information about the Ombudsman, who holds our signatories accountable.
Around the world, national leaders, businessmen and women are making this personal stand by signing the Unashamedly Ethical Pledge Form.
If this piece of paper is presented in front of you, to sign that and to really live that, that is an opportunity to make a difference. And so when that is presented and signed off, you go out there and you'll affect people around you in a positive manner.
The first thing will be to try and get individuals to sign our code, to get families to do it, to get corporates to do it, to get parishes and churches, Bible study groups to actually sign the code. And once we have signed the code, to understand the implications of living an ethical and moral life.
If you have taken the Unashamedly Ethical commitment, you can join your local Unashamedly Ethical community group. You can search for one on our website. And if there isn't one in your region, I want to encourage you to start one. We have the tools and training available that will empower you to kickstart your community group.
We see the symptoms, we see so many things happening around us, but we need to arise now and embrace that campaign and take it to every young person, to every society, to every school, to every place, because we need to raise up this generation and the next generation with all these value systems that they can live for truth and integrity and take this nation forward.
The corruption and collusion across the world is a sick cancer. This is a stream, like a filthy, dirty river and stream that's flowing. You and I can stand in that river. We can stand in that stream. We can stand against this flow. By your standing and my standing, committing to being unashamedly ethical, start by signing the pledge form and see how your life will be positively changed.
One by one, we can turn the tide. This is our future, and together we can make a difference.
In Africa, we talk about Ubuntu. Ubuntu means I am who I am because of who we are. So let us all rise and stand for ethics, values, and clean living.
We can stop the flow of corruption and make God's will possible on earth and in our time.
I challenge you, sign this form, be unashamedly ethical,